And welcome back, everyone. Welcome back to our second broadcast. Sorry, to our third broadcast of the night. We just wrapped up with Duckling Open Interworld Team League, and now we have returned with Hatchery Cup number 3, your monthly dose of Hatchery Cup action. Again, this is a monthly tournament. It is open to all players, to all regions, and we have our first best of 3. We have our first matchup here before us, and spawning in the top left-hand corner of Golden Aura, we have our Polish Protoss player, the Red Protoss, representing Storm Gaming. It is Gerald. And spawning in the bottom right-hand corner, we have his opponent. We have the Blue Protoss player representing Team F-House. Which house? I don't know. We have the Ukrainian player, the Ukrainian Protoss, the Blue Protoss. It is RomanDeMolde. Let us go. Some Ukrainian on Polish action. Again, exclamation mark B in the chat if you guys want to have a look at the bracket yourselves. The bracket is stacked full of players. We have players like Gerald, of course, like Cristiano. We have Eva sprinkled in as well. We have Nicaract alongside GG Machine and many, many others. So check out that bracket. We can have a bit of a gander at the brackets once we wrap up with this series. For now, we're focusing on our initial PvP matchup, the Protoss versus the Protoss. Oh boy. And for now, it's going to be a 2-gate opener. It's going to be a 2-gate opener here from Roman. Likewise, 2-gate opener out of Gerald. So nothing out of the norm. Nothing really strange or nothing really deviating too much here. No one's going for a greedy economic gate expand or anything like that. So far, we are mirroring each other. Here we go. And again, when it comes to Roman, I have yet to cast him. I've seen Roman on many a bracket, whether it's ESL Open Cups or some of these other open online tournaments as well. I've seen Roman in some of these brackets, but I've yet to really cast him myself. So I'm ready. I'm excited. I am anticipating, or I'm kind of holding my breath here to see how Roman can keep up with one of the best Protoss players in Europe. Oh boy. As Geralt is one of those heavy hitters in the online tournament scene, is very active when it comes to the online events, and very successful in them as well. So let's have a lot of success. We have a bit of a pylon here, and we trap 3 probes. Geralt with the pylon block in the middle line. 3 probes are trapped, and it looks like the pylon will complete it, will finish. Oh my god, and we have yet to really start working on the Stalkers are on the way, but that is quite a hefty blow to the economy of Roman. 3 probes are trapped for quite some time. Back across the map, Geralt is going for his expansion. Did go for a 2-gate opener initially into a Stalker Sentry. Meanwhile, the pylon also confirms the double Stalker. Now Geralt knows the 2 units here of Roman. It is going to be double Stalker. It does mean that Roman does have a unit lead. Does have an army supply lead as he's going into a Twilight Council before expand. We're going for 2 more Stalkers as well. Roman very aggressive, very committed here. Meanwhile, across the map, Geralt is expanding. Shield battery is on the way. Additional sentries as well. Remember, the sentry has been buffed. Specifically in PvP in the new patch, the sentry is built a little bit different, is a little bit stronger, a little bit tougher as well. So with these additional sentries, we should be able to hold on. I say should. We'll see if Roman can still make some magic happen here. He's expanding behind this. A delayed expansion, and this Hallucination Scout confirms that there is at least a base on the way. The tech as well. So Geralt knows it's not a 1 base all in. He also knows that we have Blink on the way from our opponents. There is no Dark Shrine, for example. So Geralt sees everything, prepares back at home, does defend. Next is about to finish. Overcharge is going to be available as well. Ooh, even Geralt being a little bit proactive here, pushing out. Will be punished though. Takes a lot of hits, but does hold. Behind this, we have a Robo in production as well. Okay, with this Robo, we can of course gain access to detection to make sure we don't die to a Dark Shrine opener, as well as get into earlier Immortal production. Roman being as active as possible. Oh, not quite picking anything off yet, but we are threatening a dive. Hallucination coming in once again. Geralt just making sure that there is saturation going on or soon to be happening here at the natural. Not cancelled. There we go. We see the transfer of workers. We do main out over towards that mineral line. And we confirm no additional gateways. There's no third. There's no fourth gateway. There's no robo. There's still a researching upgrade, and there's that safety observer on the way. There is a chance that maybe there's like a proxy pylon and like a proxy dark shrine, for example. So we have the observer, we have detection. Gerald playing very safely as we take a third. As we take a third base, likewise hallucination coming into the main, confirming Blink also on the way. Robo, as well as Robo production. So Roman is aware, but Roman is behind. Roman is behind here because of the later natural base. And we haven't really accomplished much with it. Not just that, but also the disrupted economy at the start of the game. Roman has a lot to recover from, as he's pushing out. Now, the one advantage here for Roman is that he does have a 10 Stalker count, has a Stalker lead, has Blink, of course, over his opponent, but Blink is about to finish up in 9 seconds. And Blink is now done for Gerald. He can flex his micro, flex his control. Roman does attempt to push in, but ooh, leads out a Stalker. Good pick off there by Gerald. Despite having a lower Stalker count, he does assert himself. Does shut down the army. Roman has to back up. Roman getting into his own third, later than that of his opponent. Later than that of Gerald. Let's do dance with each other. Gerald's getting into his first immortal. First immortal has arrived. And Roman has to retreat once again. Meanwhile, the observer does get eyes on everything here. Gerald, he sees all, he knows all. And he's got another observer towards the left-hand side. Takes down the Stalker. And another! Gerald punishing that Blink. And he's focusing down as much as he can. Catches an observer as well. Gerald with a lot of momentum on his side. Remember, he's reinforcing with an immortal, which he has kept back at home. Never mind, we're good. Has kept it back at home, only moving out with Stalkers. Does have high ground vision, and he can dive into the main base. Roman now has his own immortal here on the low ground. But we dive into the main, we focus on the pylon, depowering two of these gateways. Hallucination slows down the army, and we blink the hell out of here. Oh! Even escaping with that one Stalker. Fourth base on the way. Honestly, like, it's just been these little wins, these small wins here and there for Gerald, in favor of Gerald. These slight advantages, they add up. They do add up over time. And once again, we go back into the main base. Roman once again out of position. Pylon goes down. We're going to get a second pylon as well. Up. Gerald gets away. Reinforcing back at home. Catches observer. That's the thing. Unfortunately, despite these observers from Roman, he does not have map control, so he's just been bleeding them out. He doesn't have an observer left. 0 observers here from Roman. He's trying to get a fourth base. Meanwhile, the fourth is already up and running here for Gerald. And now that supply lead, it's getting larger and larger. Getting bigger and bigger here for Gerald. And there we go. We finally move out with our entire army. With a prism as well to reinforce. The prism is exposed for a moment, but yeah, we don't punish it. Don't manage to catch it. Big warp in behind us as well. And here we go. Roman is pushing in. Oh, the Immortals. Good force fields here. We catch the Immortals of Roman, and both of them going to be going down. Where's the prism? No prism, no juggling. There's no saving those Immortals. GG, the 1G. 1G, Flappy. Gerald will take game number 1. Well played here. Gerald looking strong in that game. Again, there's a reason why he's one of the best Protoss players in all of Europe. Gerald, don't get much better than him. I mean, Cristiano is definitely comparable with him. Of course, you have players like MaxPax, players like Skillus, players like Showtime as well. But Gerald, he is a beast, and he's able to just get a lead and maintain it throughout the entire game there. Roman, it did feel like he was holding his own, but it did feel like at the same time Roman was one step behind. He was one step behind the entire game. And Gerald was able to just really cement that lead towards the end, just picking his opponent apart, leading up to that eventual push. And GG, solid game there from Gerald. Roman, though, we'll see if he can bounce back. We'll see if he has something else in store for us here in game number 2. Let's go. Let us go. As game 2 is going to be on Oceanborn. As a reminder, this is going to be a best of 3, not a best of 5, or even a best of 1. Best of 3 here in the earlier rounds. I'm also uncertain if we, usually for a Hatchery Cup, we do actually cast both semis and the third place match, then the finals. That's one of the unique things about Hatchery Cup, is that there is a third place match. That's something we don't often see in online tournaments, or in tournaments in general, having a bronze match. So that is something to look forward to here in Hatchery Cup. But for now, spawning in the bottom right hand corner of Oceanborn, we have our red Protoss player representing Storm Gaming. Leading the series 1-0, it is Gerald. And spawning in the top left hand corner, we have the Ukrainian Protoss. The blue Protoss player representing Team F House, it is RomanDeMolde. Go. PvP does continue. Roman sending out his first probe, moving out across the map, and I wonder, after what happened in game 1, do we spice things up here in game number 2? Are we just going into scouts, or do we have something else in mind? It's just a scout. God damn it. It is just going to be a scout here from Roman. Gerald's not really too concerned. It doesn't send anything out across the map. Going for a 2-gate opener first, followed by a bit of a later scout from Gerald. Probe comes in, Roman just making sure that he's aware of the positioning and the placement of that second pylon. Ooh, Roman going for a gate. He's crazy. Okay, I should have taken note of the fact that we only have one gas geyser. That is going to be a gate expand, a very greedy build here from Roman. And Gerald, he rocks up and he will confirm, and Gerald has an option. He has a chance here to respond with an all-in. He does see the Nexus on the low ground. He knows how fast it is. And where are we going? We're going to the right-hand side for a proxy pylon. Cybercore is still about to finish up. We can go for the pylon, and this could just be for a Stargate. It could just be for a Stargate, or we could double down and go for a Robo. Cybercore is done. The depths are on the way. Pylon has been thrown down. I'm feeling Stargate here, but this is close enough where Robo is also viable as well. It could be either or. Probe goes in. Probe did confirm the second pylon placement. Roman is aware. Back at home, he's scrolling out his first Stalker. There it is. It is going to be a Stargate opener. So Gerald, he's looking to harass. He's not going all in. Gerald will expand, but as he's expanding, he's going to be harassing with the depths and harassing with oracles. It is on Roman to defend. It is on Roman to easily know what's going on. He did not scout the third pylon, so he knows that something is amiss. There we go, going for a safety Robo back at home. But no pylon in the mineral line, which means no shield battery. There's shield battery in the mineral line. There is a shield battery on the low ground. The depths have arrived. We do get one probe. Sorry, 2 probes. 2 probes go down. Stargate is done. Oracle's on the way. And this is what I was concerned about. And again, in the main base, there's no shield battery whatsoever. There's no stalkers either. The pylon finishes, and the army's stuck outside. No shot. The pylon does complete. The depths are on the way. We can focus on the workers. We can maybe even get the sentry. There's a probe in the main. And here comes that Oracle. And they rock up. They distract the army. They keep the attention here on the natural base. Probes are going down. And the main is vulnerable. There's nothing here. And not even probes as they're going down one after the other. And there it is, a GG. Gerald just pulling Roman apart, punishing his greed. And Gerald will take the series 2-0. GG. GG, well played. Gerald will take the series in the end, 2-0, advancing on into the next round. My condolences to Roman, but again, he did go up against one of the favored players for the entire tournament. Gerald is Again, a beast, one to be a force to be reckoned with here, and does take the 2-0, does advance on into the next round. And the question becomes, what's next? What is next here? Exclamation mark B in the chat if you guys want to have a look at the bracket yourselves. To have our bracket available here, we can go over some of these updates and try to figure out where we want to go. From the top,